Love that. Okay, in the meantime, here's what we're dealing with for this evening. So storms are continuing to develop, and these severe thunderstorms that we have up in northern Oklahoma, these are some big time hail makers. So these storms are now getting warned for up to tennis ball size hail. That is some big hail tracking towards Tonkawa, Blackwell, and Ponca City, all within the next 45 minutes. Let me first check in with Michael. Michael, big hailstorm, watching the storm, also for some rotation picking up. What are you seeing right now, Michael?
Yeah, Damon, look at the hail fog that we're driving through right now. So the visibility is dropping. I can tell you the town of Pond Creek here in Grant County just got crushed with hail. I mean, if there were any vehicles that were not under something, they probably have hail damage now if they didn't before. This is a very powerful storm, a very powerful supercells that's continuing here across northern Oklahoma headed to the east. Back to you.
It certainly is, and we can just see, I mean, visibility is next to nothing here, and you can see that hail on the side of the road. So this is a big hailstorm, Ponca City. Tennis ball size hail up inside of it. And this is not the only storm, by the way, that we are tracking. There are some signs of spin that we are seeing in this storm right now that we definitely need to watch. Let me check in with Nick Smith. Nick, watching your storm here, I would say if there is any storm that would have at least be the closest to producing a tornado warning, Nick, it would be this one here. What are you seeing right now, Nick, where you are?
Yeah, so Damon, we are currently just to the southeast of Hunter, and we're almost to Highway 76, and we're watching this thing as it continues to churn. And I mean, it kind of gets on the warm, it gets in the warm air, and it gets lower and lower, and then it kind of gets in the cool air, and it kind of dissipates a little bit. But this thing is rotating, and that's why, Michael was just talking about that large hail. We're watching for anything that, I mean, we've got a pretty big area that's like a lowering, but nothing coming out of it. So that's a great thing so far. Back to you.
Yeah, and hopefully it can stay that way. But if you are in Enid, let's go back over to the radar right now. Enid, these storms right here that are severe are going to stay just north of you. Hail by Pond Creek, hail between Hillsdale and Kremlin. But Enid, you're about to get hit with some heavy rain coming in. That part of the storm is not severe warned, so you will gladly take the rain, and the rain continues to build all the way back to the west. Hey, let's pull up Sky 5, go full with Sky 5 if we can, because just looking at this storm up in the air right now, I mean, look how dark this storm is here. I mean, there's a lot of moisture in here and also a lot of big hail. Again, Chase is going to be just on the east side of Enid, looking right into the heart of this storm. Let's go back over to the radar, because we are now beginning to see, let's pull on out here. We are now beginning to see storms back build. Let me check in with Amanda Benton. Amanda, you and Jason are watching these storms closely. How are things now changing in western Oklahoma?
Yeah, Damon, we are headed north, a little bit south of Leedy right now. But what you're looking at right now is that storm that pretty steadily intensification with these storms south of Arnett. And then as I pan over, that is the one there east of Camargo. Like I said, pretty steadily intensifying as we speak. So we're heading that direction to see what we can find out, Damon. Back to you.
All right, we will be watching these streams closely. Let me show you the tornado watch that we have in effect until 9 o'clock. Does not include the metro. Would not be surprised if they either extend this watch a little bit farther down to south, or they issue a severe thunderstorm watch. Our tornado index is highest right now for northern Oklahoma, but we will have to watch for at least brief spin ups here in the metro. Hail sizes, they'll be big tonight. So we're going to track these storms coming down to the southeast here as the front begins to drop in here for the metro between 9, 10, and 11 o'clock. And look at all the heavy rain that we're going to be dealing with here. It's going to move pretty quickly here. By midnight, the cold front's coming towards Pauls Valley and Holdenville. We're going to get storms with a hail threat behind it. So the tornado risk will be much, much lower. But just know that the threat for severe weather will continue deep into the night. So here we are in the metro between 11, 12 o'clock. It will be noisy. It's going to keep us up for a bit. It is Friday night, so hopefully you can sleep in tomorrow morning a bit, because it's going to take a while for these storms to move out of here. After this moves out, by the way, it is cold this week. And look at those lows on Sunday in the 30s. And then we'll watch for more severe weather threats late next week. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.